Hey gang, welcome back to West Houston Presents. While today's guests are dedicated to carrying the torch for the Piedmont blues style of music, they're not note-for-note imitators. While helping preserve the music, they view it as ever-evolving and have no problem infusing their own personalities into the mix. Today, West Houston presents Valerie and Ben Turner, also known as Piedmont Blues. Hey guys, welcome to West Houston Presents. Wow, that sounds really, really nice. Now, the Piedmont Blues, the name of the group and also the style of music.
That's correct.
And what drew you to that particular style? I mean, you know.
Well, it was actually many years ago, Wes. I was browsing in a music store, and I came across a book called The Country Blues Guitar. Now, I had no idea what country blues was, but I was drawn to the book, and in flipping through the pages, I was intrigued really by the song titles, songs like Big Road Blues and Shake That Thing, and the colorful names of some of the musicians like Memphis Minnie, Mississippi John Hurt, Furry Lewis. What a name, right? So I bought the book. I read it from cover to cover several times. And the photographs in it reminded me of a lot of the stories my father used to tell me about his childhood growing up in Georgia. And it turned out that that music, country blues, was the music of my grandparents and my great-grandparents. And so that's what drew me into wanting to play it and know more about it.
Terrific. Now, you're from this area, right?
I was born and raised in New York City, yes.
Terrific. Well, that was the Stephen Grossman book.
Yes, Stephen.
I believe I
Stephen
have that
Grossman.
book in my library too.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fingerstyle. The tune you just did, that was...
It was a medley of different pieces from the Piedmont tradition. It's pretty close to an arrangement that John Cephas had put together.
Okay, I heard a little Freight Train in there.
Yes, Freight Train is part of it.
One of my favorites, Elizabeth Cotton. What a picker, I'm telling you. Now, Piedmont blues, it encompasses, and country blues encompasses a lot of different styles
Yes,
in
it
there.
does. You have, in addition to blues, you have country music, ragtime, gospel, folk, even some popular tunes.
And even a little of that old-time mountain fiddle music is in there.
That's all part of the country blues tradition.
That's beautiful. Now, what's the name of the next tune you're going to do?
I think we're going to play a song by Tommy Johnson called Big Road Blues.
Oh,
I have
Big
to
Road Blues.
change my tuning just slightly for that one.
I think I have Big Road Blues by a few artists, one Casey Douglas, and it's a great, great tune. We're ready.
Well, now I ain't going down that big road big road by myself. No, I ain't going down that big road by myself. 'Cause if I can't carry you, I'll carry somebody else. You know the sun's gonna shine in my back door, son, my back door, son, door someday. You know the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. And the wind's gonna change and chase my blues away. Why don't you tell me, baby, what makes you do me like you do? Why don't you tell me, baby, why you treat me that way? 'Cause you ain't gonna treat me like you done old Nellie Mae. You took the poor gal's money and you sure enough gonna try and get mine too. You took the poor gal's money, you're gonna get mine too. I don't know why you do me like you do. You know the sun's gonna shine in my back door my back door someday. You know the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. And the wind's gonna change and chase my blues away. Well, now I ain't going down that big road big road by myself. No, I ain't going down that big road by myself. 'Cause if I can't carry you, I'll carry somebody else.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful tune. I love the way the country blues, like, you know, a lot of the lyrics float from one tune to the other. There's a little bit of trouble in mind in there and some of those lyrics, and it really is a great thing. Now, Valerie, on your tune selection, how do you pick the tunes that you perform?
Well, they have to be songs that I like. Because, you know, there's a lot of music that I like to listen to, and I love listening to other people play
Sure.
it. But not every song is for me. So first, I have to like the song, and that's pretty much it. If I like it enough, then I'll learn it, and once I learn it, I want to perform it.
And do you work out the arrangements on the guitar as you're learning the song and the lyrics, and you throw it all together? Do you guys rehearse a lot?
Well, we practice a lot together. It helps that we're married. We live in the
Uh-huh.
under the same
It
roof,
helps,
so
okay.
it makes it very easy to just wake up and decide to practice a little bit.
And the arrangements are pretty much your own, right?
Well, I think we always start out pretty close to whatever the original was, and then
It evolves.
it evolves. You know,
Okay.
sometimes you can't play something exactly the way someone else did, and nor should you really want to.
I agree.
And it just tends to grow on its own.
And half year later, you're right there with the tune, and it's yours as opposed to imitating somebody else.
Yeah.
Great. Now, your gigs, they've been mostly so far on the East Coast.
Yes, for the most part.
And what type of gigs are they?
Well, our favorite kind are festivals. We love doing festivals. We enjoyed very much playing at the Cedar Beach Festival, the Riverside Blues Fest in West Virginia.
Yes.
Then the Brooklyn Folk Festival.
Nice.
I also played once at the Richmond Folk Festival
Oh, good.
with Phil Wiggins.
Nice.
We've played at the Museum of Folk Art opposite Lincoln Center. And
That was a lot of fun.
That was great.
Yeah, I think those gigs are really nice because you know what? The people are attentive, you know?
Yes.
Something about when, like, how can I explain, like the lack of alcohol and the more interest in the music makes the gig a little better. What's the name of the next tune we're going to do?
Let's do a tune by Mississippi John Hurt. It's one of his arrangements. The tune is called Staggerly, and this is an example of a tune that we tweaked the arrangement on. It started out as Mississippi John Hurt's arrangement, but then I heard something nice that Taj Mahal did, and just
Oh.
kind of,
You took it all and
I
put it
took it all and
into
put it
the
together.
Valerie and Ben tune now.
well,
We're ready for Stagger Lee.
Police officer How can it be? You can't arrest everybody, but cruel Stagger Lee, that bad man. Oh, cruel Stagger Lee. Billy Lyons told Stagger Lee, please don't take my life. I got two little babes and a darling loving wife. That bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee. What I care about your two little babes, your darling loving wife. You done stole my Stetson hat, and I'm bound to take your life. That bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee. Boom, 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 with a 44. Stagger Lee shot Billy Lyons. He's lying on the floor. That bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee. Gentlemen of the jury, what you think of that? Stagger Lee shot Billy Lyons for a Stetson hat. That bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee. Standing on the gallows, Stagger Lee did curse. The judge said, let's kill him the way he's killed some of us. That bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee. Standing on the gallows, head way up high. At 12 o'clock they killed him, all glad to see him die. That bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee. Police officer, how can it be? You can't arrest everybody, but cruel Stagger Lee, that bad man, oh cruel Stagger Lee.
Stagger Lee. He gets it in the end. He might have been a troublemaker. Now, who are a few of your favorites in the Piedmont blues style?
Oh, there's so many. Well, certainly John Hurt,
John Hurt.
and Elizabeth Cotton,
Good,
Memphis Minnie.
great.
More recently, John Cephas, but you know he passed
passed
away
away,
in
right.
2009. So those are some of my favorites.
That's your faves. And you take lessons.
I did for
did?
for quite a while. I haven't in
Okay.
some years now.
Because you play a lot of, I think the Piedmont style revolves around the alternating bass.
Yes, it
Your thumb
does.
is playing the bass while your other fingers are picking out the melody. And do you give lessons or?
I do. I've had a few students.
Okay, terrific. Now for 1 minute, let me talk to Ben a second here. Ben,
Yes.
The washboards are a great thing you have here, and you
Thank
play
you.
them so nice. You also, I believe, have the Darlington musical washboards. That
Yes.
you create these washboards, and people don't want to play them. I have to say, they look nice hanging right on the wall over there.
Yes, that's what I
very,
always tell
very,
people.
very cool. And each one is different.
Yes, they're all different creations. I'm an artist, so um, these boards are. This is a vintage brass board, and it has a very deep sound. Each of the boards have different sounds. They're wooden boards. They're also zinc, glass. There's so many different types, and I customize them, add bells. I procure various things from all over the world, whether it be a bell or interesting cans.
Well, they
And,
sound great.
yeah,
They
thank you.
look great. And I have to say, it really, the combination is just beautiful. I mean, it's just
Thank you.
down to earth, down home music, and I love it. I want to also mention to the folks that we're going to post your website so the people can look and see your bios and photos, and you have some live recordings that you have for sale, and also, of course, they can see where you're playing. The gigs. Gang, go out and see some live music. That's what it's all about. And that's what Wes Houston hopes that we're promoting here. How about taking us out with one? And what would this one be?
Well, we're going to give you a song by Kansas Joe McCoy called Joliet Bound.
Joliet Bound.
Joliet Bound, about the Joliet Men's Penitentiary in Illinois.
That can't be good.
It wasn't.
Listen, folks, thanks so much for coming
You're
down to
very
Wes
welcome.
Houston Presents.
4, 3, 2. Well, now look, all these coming, mama, with his ball and chain. Well, now look, all these coming, mama, with his ball and chain. Well, they accuse me of murder. It's a low down, dirty shame. Well, now look, all these shoving his old pistol in my side. Well, now look, all these shoving his old pistol in my side. He said, "You better not run, boy. You will surely die." Hit it, man. Well, now that judge, he pleaded, mama. Clerk, he wrote it down. Well, now that judge, he pleaded, mama. Clerk, he wrote it down. He said my next jail sentence will be Joliet bound. Well, you know, Joliet prison, mama, that's no place to go. Well, you know, Joliet prison, mama, that's no place to go.
Thanks so much, guys. It sounds really good. You guys got it, I'll tell it.